Okay, so anatomy and physiology. Anatomy is the structures, and physiology is studying of the functions of those structures. Anatomy and physiology first started out not really based in science. It was more religious, holistic, even superstitious. And then over time, people got more interested in how the body functions, why it works certain ways, and were interested in helping heal illnesses and eradicate diseases. So they did a little bit more in-depth studying. It was the 17th to 18th century is when they started using cadavers to study the body more, and then they found out a lot more information. Today, anatomy and physiology is definitely based in science. The scientific method is used quite often in A&P, and also we rely on peer reviews and journals and things like that to verify the information that's going out there. The second question was how I could tell if something was alive, and it would be obviously to see if it grows and develops and changes over time, if that organism reproduces, and tied along with that, if they pass traits to their offspring. Also, if they metabolize components in order to get energy from that, if they're able to maintain homeostasis, also if they respond to environmental stimuli, if they're composed of cells, and if they also contain genetic information. So we also learned in this chapter about anatomical terminology and different sections and directions and the planes and stuff. So just some examples. My head is cranial to my toes. My fingers are distal to my shoulder. The sagittal plane goes right through the middle part of my body, separating the left to the right side. When you're looking at my front half, my eyes, you're looking at the anterior view, and if I were turned around backwards, that would be my posterior view. And we also learned different sections. Like my belly button is in the umbilical section. And then finally, we also learned about the five senses, which are touch, taste, smell, hearing, and eyesight. And so the first one is your taste, and you have about 10,000 taste buds. Those are contained in your papillae. The papillae also have 50 to 150 different taste sensation or cells that then break down the different, taste sensations, such as sweetness, salty, sour, stuff like that. So those receptors, though, in your mouth, they can be on your tongue, the roof of your mouth, and down the back of your throat. Those will take those flavors and send it up to your brain, and your brain kind of deciphers what flavors you're actually tasting. The nose, the sense of smell, is also pretty close to taste. The nose, most of the receptors are up in your upper nasal cavity, and the olfactor organ is the one who basically dissolves the chemicals that are in, say, food or plants or stuff like that, and it'll send it up to your brain, which then deciphers what you're smelling. The location in your brain that saves this information also saves memories there, so a smell can be strongly connected to a different memory. And then the last sense that I was going to explain is the sense of touch. It's the most widespread thing. Clearly, our skin is our largest organ and covers our whole body, so there are tons of receptors for touch. So same thing, when something is touching your skin, or you are feeling a different sensation on your skin, the receptors will send that to your nerves and up to your brain, which then deciphers what's happening and tells your body how to respond. That could be pressure, temperature, or pain. So overall, we learned a lot in this chapter, a lot that hopefully I retain. And I'm excited to see what's coming forward.